Hey, hello. I just wanted to give you a quick overview as to what the Bodytalk training entails. It's a very comprehensive 4-day training that will give you all the tools you need to open a healing practice or enhance the current healing modality or skills that you have. So I'm just going to get right into it and not waste any of your time. First thing I want you to know is you get a full color manual when you take the training. It's 320 pages. It has everything in there that you need to know about Bodytalk. You'll also get your 2 protocol and procedures charts, which you will learn how to work with your clients. And then you'll also get a collection of summary sheets of each of the techniques that you're going to learn. Again, full color, goes through the steps of the technique, brings the important points in. Not only will you be making notes on these in class, but you'll use them to study for your exam as well. So with the class, you'll get 4 days of all intense practice along with the lectures on the history. So how Bodytalk started, where it came from, the Cartesian versus the Newton model of healing, dynamic systems healing model with the top-down causation explanation of how we need to work out at the energetic levels in order to have some healing come down into the physical body. Quantum physics, of course, because healing at this level is quantum physics. We're also going to talk about Bodytalk and why it's a consciousness-based healthcare system or healthcare model, and how you can use it for your own health and your family's health. Consciousness and innate wisdom, and how to interface your innate wisdom with your clients. How to work in the zone so that you get the best possible results that you need. Mental clarity. Along with that mental clarity, I'll be teaching you a 4-day, well, it's not 4 days, but each day we'll do a meditation that will help to get you more connected with your intuition, your brow chakra, help to open that up. And that is something that I offer as a meditation instructor. I have put together a little sort of meditation that I teach all of my students. So that's an extra that you'll get with this course. How to get your yes and no responses using the biomuscular feedback with the arm, and lots of practice with that. So, and then, of course, what makes the Bodytalk system different and why we get the results we do. I'll just mention those here. Of course, I'm not going to go into detail, but you'll learn about them in class. So permissions is our first thing that differentiates us between other modalities. And by permissions, I don't mean, you know, you've shown up to give permission to be there. So people assume just because you've come to the office or you've gone to the doctors or you've shown up for an acupuncture session that you have full permissions at the level of mind, body, and spirit to be there. And sometimes there isn't a level of permission that is ready or balanced, so we look at how to do that. And then we have the techniques are always priority based versus problem based, and we'll talk about why that is different. And then, of course, working with science-based formulas, building these formulas for the body to get the best healing result. We'll also work with attention versus intention, so how to be at attention and have intention, but not any sort of agenda for your client. We'll also go into how to use a surrogate and to do long distance and remote sessions, so you'll be able to do those by the end of the weekend. Why breathing is so important through healing sessions, tapping, of course, a full explanation on the protocol and procedures charts. And within those charts, there is all of the techniques, which I'm going to give you a quick rundown. So we have our 4 essential general balances, which is SB junction, balances a joint in the brain. Switching, which helps to bring the body's stress level back into a balance so that it can heal. Cortices, which helps the left and right brain interface, and it enhances learning and stability within the mind body. And hydration, because we need hydration to the cell level in order to get all of the information in, all of the nutrients in, and then of course everything needs to come back out. So proper hydration is imperative for healing. So those are the 4 EGBs. And then 2 extra techniques that you will learn is how to deal with scars. A lot of other healing modalities don't deal with scars, so scars can interfere with blood flow, nerve flow, lymph flow, even energy flow like meridians and chakras. You also learn about interference and how different things in people's environment can affect their healing or interfere with their healing, such as cell phones or clothing that they're wearing, or microwaves, or anything that's in their environment. So how to balance that interference if it's coming up. And then of course we go into the physical body of organs, endocrines, and body parts. And this is an extensive protocol on how to balance all of the organs in the body, all of the endocrines, and then how to get to all the other body parts right down to the cellular level, so that you can make changes, or so that their body can make changes at the cell level. We have a body chemistry technique that we'll look at, which includes everything from parasites, fungi, bacteria, virus, intolerances, allergies, and getting the body to even look at how to clear out toxins if it's struggling to do that. The next technique we'll look at is our active memory technique, which is our trauma bubble. So it's where we look at all the past and current traumas, emotional storage, and anything that could be causing the body to be out of balance that's stored in the subconscious mind. Belief systems, past history of family trauma, their own trauma, anything that can be stored in that body mind that is causing a disruption in the pattern of health. Along with the physical body, we also look at the triune brain, and that's discussed in detail about the different parts of the brain. So the reptilian brain, the limbic brain, and the cortical brain, or the cortex. We'll look at the energy systems within the body, starting with some basic ones at this level. So we'll learn how to balance all 7 chakras, as well as all 12 meridians, and a point called the pancreas reflex point, which is a specialty point in Bodytalk, used to balance the left, right, mind, body complex, and helps balance the pancreas as well. We'll learn 2 separate techniques that help our clients get balanced or synchronized to their environment. So everything in our environment, from time, events, people, places, animals, plants, activities, emotions, money, all of that stuff that's in our environment and how we perceive it through our filters affects us. So there's 2 different techniques. One's called general environment and one's called the V-axis, which will balance us to our environment. We also learn how to link our clients back to their birth V-axis, or their imprint that was given to them when they were born onto this earth. And then we do a cell repair technique, which is where we will actually make changes down at the level of the DNA and RNA so that your client's body can heal itself. And then a complete lymph technique on how to get the lymph flowing better, get those nodes cleaned out, so that the body can begin to heal by getting rid of toxins, and even emotional, so excess emotional toxin is cleared through that lymph system. We do circulation supply, and that includes nerve supply to, from, and within, blood supply to, from, and within, and lymph supply to, from, and within all of the body parts, because if there's a constriction on any of those areas, then the body may not be functioning correctly. And then the last thing you'll learn is reciprocals, which are like a set of switches, almost like a breaker box for the body. There's 17 pairs of those, and so you learn how to make sure those are all activated and turned on, and they can help with balance and pain and coordination and focus and so much more. So that, as you can see, the course is quite extensive. You can find out more information at the link below. You can also email if you have any questions. That is also below, and we'll get back to you with an answer within 24 hours. So let me know if you have any questions. Bodytalk is one of the leading healing modalities in the world. It covers all levels of the mind, body, and spirit. and can really enhance your life, not only by helping you heal, but also giving you the life and the freedom to live and work when you want to work, and where you want to work. So that's the beauty of this. I work sometimes remotely when I'm on vacation, sometimes at home in my home office, sometimes at my office at the yoga studio where I teach yoga part-time. And it's really just given me the freedom over the last 18 years to be with my family and have freedom of choice. And that's what I really love about the Bodytalk system. It can be done anywhere, anytime, with anybody. So let me know if you have any questions. Bye for now.